Hello, everyone. It is Madman with voicing V-scape erections, and we're just on a leisurely stroll, as you can see, just south of Fally. The fields laid fallow south of Falador. There's a poem for you. So essentially, we are going to be doing hopefully 2 quests during this recording. But if we're extra inefficient, we'll just do 1. But I don't think even that level of inefficiency is going to be possible for us because the quest I'm planning on doing first is Doric's quest. Oh, I just phased through the fence there. But before we do that, I was just going to inaugurally farm some potato. Because we haven't done any farming on this account whatsoever. Easily the most exciting skill to stream has to be farming. It's got to be. I mean, it's the basis of everything else. If you can't eat food, you can't do anything. That's why fertilizer prices are so high right now. This epic war that we're in with Russia has caused fertilizer prices to go up. In part because apparently Russia produces a lot of grain, which probably also means they produce a lot of fertilizer, which probably also means they sell the excess, which they're definitely not doing if we're sanctioning their balls off. Just makes sense. Straight up, I don't care who wins this war. I hope everyone just dies. I hope we all just die. My position is we should all just be dead. Anyway, that's not true. Obviously, I hope we win. Russia is full of mongoloid idiots. That's what I'm sure the algorithm wants me to say. I was at a bookstore earlier, and I saw a Time magazine cover with Zelensky on it, and my heart filled with pride. I shed a tear of pure crystal, pure diamond, like that Indian girl that was crying diamonds. There was a real news article about that a while back. That's the quality of our news right now. Over the last couple of years, there was a news story about an Indian girl who was crying diamonds, which sounds like a Neil Diamond song or a Bob Dylan track. Like, babe, she was crying diamonds down in India. It's probably a side effect of drinking that Ganges water. That's probably why she was weeping diamonds. It's probably some mutation or some kind of poison. Some kind of toxin or something. If I had to hazard a guess, that would be what's really going on there. But anyway, we've gone off on about 8 tangents. What I'm actually trying to say is fertilizer. It's involved in farming. Prices are high right now. I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, the other issue is with this situation is we need extra fertilizer to pay for the level 2 just from fucking fertilizing. That's not bad. Anyway, we need to pay the farmer here, Elstan, which is a name that actually does kind of make sense because he's got that Nordic red hair, that northern UK haplogroup going on. So his name should be something like Elstan. That actually does sound reasonably accurate. And it's not a jumble of horrific vowels like Eurik from the church in Lumbridge. So let's go ahead and pay him northwest. 2 composts. 2 composts. Could you specify the unit, my dude? I guess I should read the dialogue, but he's going to repeat it, so it doesn't matter. That is a pale-faced motherfucker. I thought I was white. This guy is like... He's so white, he's WIGHT. That's how we should really be spelling white people. He's a real white. He's so white, he's fucking blinding. Look at his skin. Jesus. If you like, but I want 2 compost for that. And he looks drunk, which is accurate, since he seems to be Finnish or, like I said, North European, which means he's probably drunk. That's a safe assumption to make. Sure, here you go. But don't worry, mate, I'm drunk too. I'm not judging you. Here you go. I'll be taking care of this patch as soon as it becomes diseased. I will cure it so you don't have to worry about it. Well, I'm glad I don't have to worry, mate. I was worried I'd have to worry. Alright, let's exchange our fucking tools here. Bing, bang, boom. Dump these buckets in there too, why not? We don't have enough compost to fill that bin, but don't worry, guys. We will work our way up to that point. We will get there. Woo! There we go. Style animation worked that time. Excellent. So I don't have much else to report. I haven't really done much since the last recording I made. As usual, I'm recording this in like the middle of the night because my sleep schedule has been fucking crazy lately. Having all sorts of crazy dreams. I'm eating weird, stupid things before I go to bed, which always makes me have crazy dreams. Last night I dreamt, last night for me, which was like a couple hours ago, I went to sleep from like 7 p.m. till 1 a.m., which is the most bizarre sleep. It's like your grandpa's sleep schedule. Anyway, I had this bizarre dream. I was like, I was in some fancy bar, and I managed to seduce 2 women at once, which is like, I would say that would only happen in my dreams, but even in my dreams, like I think even in the dream, I was like, damn, this is unrealistic. Like, this should not be happening to me. And I managed to have relations with these 2 women. It was a very nice dream. Much better than most dreams I usually have. And when I woke up, I had this bizarre thought. I recently watched the movie Possessor, which is a Brandon Cronenberg movie. It's very good, and it's essentially about assassins that possess the bodies of, I guess, their marks or their victims, or their patsies. I guess I don't know what you'd even call this body that you'd possess in this context of this film, but essentially the assassins possess these bodies, they perform the assassination, and the bodies are just expendable. They suicide or whatever. And the machinery that's used to facilitate this process is really like this. It's like this pseudo Lovecraftian weird ass H.R. Giger machine, but it's like it's not overdone. It's not like overly sculpted. The props are not like ridiculous. They're plausible looking enough to be creepily realistic. And when I woke up from this weird dream, I felt like it was a very realistic dream. So I felt like I'd been recruited by the Brandon Cronenberg fictional society, and instead of doing assassinations, I'm some kind of professional whore. Like my secret agent task was to seduce these characters in this dream for some sort of clandestine espionage purpose, some kind of weird thing. So yeah, that was the dream I had last time I slept. Very strange dream. I don't recommend eating a bunch of chocolate before you go to bed, because that's the kind of crazy shit that will happen to you in your dreams. If you watch David Cronenberg films and you eat chocolate and then you go to sleep, pro tip, your brain chemistry is going to do that to you. So anyway, here we are at Dork's house. I managed to get all the ingredients for the quest. One last thing before we hand them in, because it's going to take like 2 seconds. The iron ore, pro tip, if you make an account and you're a noob and you have garbage stats like me, a good way to get iron ore is to thieve ham members, which is how I got this. I actually tried killing dwarves for a while, and they didn't drop anything of use. They didn't drop any iron ore. They're supposed to. It's supposed to be like a 1 in 10 drop. I think I killed maybe 20 or 30. I didn't get a single drop, but then as soon as I started thieving ham members, they started dropping iron ore. So I was like, all right, this is easily the way to get this, especially with the 1 times XP rate. You're going to have a painful time getting to the 15 mining. It's not fun at 1 times XP. You're going to be mining a lot of copper and tin, or a lot of clay. It's just not a good time. All right, I've been putting off voicing this guy because I already did the Scottish accent, so I'm going to have to somehow vary it up for him. Let's see what we can do. So I can't do the Scottish accent my guy has. I have to do a different one. So he's going to have a deeper voice. And I'm also going to have to avoid making him sound too much like Gimli, which is another issue. I really don't want him to sound like that, because that's like the most stereotypical Scottish voice ever. And my current character is already too close to that. So let's see what we can do here.
Hello, traveller. What brings you to my humble smithy?
I wanted to use your anvils.
My anvils get enough work with my own use, and I don't just use them for smithing. I'm what's called an Anvilphile. If you search DeviantArt, you'll know what I mean. Anyway, I make pickaxes and it takes a lot of hard work. If you could get me some more materials, then I could maybe let you use them.
His helmet is like really almost covering his eyes. I'm amazed he can even see what he's doing. Maybe that's part of the design. Maybe he's using it to shield himself from sparks. Maybe that's part of the deal. Yes, I will get you the materials.
Clay is what I use more than anything to make casts. I also use it for other purposes involving my penis. Could you get me 6 clay, 4 copper ore, and 2 iron ore, please? I could pay a little, and let you use me anvils. Take this pickaxe with you, just in case you need it.
Where can I find those materials?
Well, you'll notice around you there's a lot of dirt, mate. There's probably also dirt in your head. Are you fucking thick? Just find some fucking rocks and smash them. I mean, clay is common enough. Copper and fucking iron. Just look for iron veins in the ground, they're rusty. Copper's a more orange colour. What you dropped on your head is it, baby, mate? You'll be able to find all those ores in the rocks just inside the dwarven mine. I mean, Jesus, that thing's hard to miss. If you walk down the road to get here, you must have passed it. Fuck. I'm not a good enough miner to get iron ore. Well, that's not my fucking problem, is it, mate? You could practice mining until you can, or you could thieve ham members. Can't beat a bit of mining. Can't beat a bit of beating off either. It's a useful skill. Both of them. Failing that, you might be able to find more experienced adventurers to buy the iron ore off of.
Well, thank you, Doric. I mean, the advice about beating off is especially helpful. I can see that you're an expert because you live in a single-bed house completely alone, so I can't imagine you're getting much action with anything but yourself. And, you know, we've all been there. We can all relate to that. It's never easy. It's a tough time. It's tough times for everybody.
Have you got my materials yet, traveller?
I have everything you need.
Many thanks. Pass them here, please. I can spare you some coins for your trouble. And please use my anvils anytime you want.
You hand the clay, copper, and iron to Doric. You've completed Doric's quest. You're awarded 1 quest point, 1300 mining XP, 1 of your coins. Use Doric's anvils, quest point 6. And there we are, guys. 12 mining. Terrific. Steel pickaxes, limestone, bluerite, everything we need. We can get 3 mining levels and then start Knight's Sword. Unless... do you really need 10 mining for that? Ooh, brilliant. The level 57 Ice Warriors, I wouldn't want to risk losing the hardcore status by doing that. That seems to me like more of a risk than we need to take. And you know what? We're almost done the video here. We're almost at 15 minutes. We managed to pad it out just enough with the farming. Excellent choice. I'm glad I did that. I'd like to see what his other dialogue options are. Did we miss anything? Is there anything interesting he says? Because we're probably not going to talk to this guy till we do, like... Good God, what is the other quest? I think you have to talk to him for Dragon Slayer, which is a ways away. And then the only other quest I can think of that involves him is the one with the mithril two-hander with the bow. It's the one you need rune crafting for. What the fuck quest is that? Devious Minds, that's the one. So I think you have to talk... So again, we're not going to be talking to him for a while. May as well see what the rest of his dialogue is. Alright.
Hello, traveller. How's your metalworking coming along?
Not too bad, Doric.
Good. The love of metal is a thing close to my heart. Like I said, you know, the whole Anvilphile thing.
Yeah, we covered that. Alright, your dialogue's done. Let's get the fuck away from you. Let me just give you some privacy there. I'll shut that door. And, alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is that quest taken care of. We're going to move right along to another quest. But I'm going to end this recording here. So again, thank you for watching. Hope you're doing well. Hope the news and all this garbage isn't getting you down. Just keep in mind most of it is fake, like the whole material world is fake. So don't put any stock in anything. Just try to do what makes you happy. Try to make money if you can, but if not, just alter your expectations. Don't get obsessed with collecting shit, because it's all garbage anyway. It's all shit. Don't worry about it. Worry about experiences, not things. Meet good people, do good things, have fun, and watch my videos. That's the most important thing. All right. Peace out.